Welcome back to another professional picks college basketball video. We're now 7-0 in March Madness, off to a very hot start. I'm sorry that I didn't get a video out for the games on Sunday, but I do have my three favorite bets in the Sweet 16 for you guys today. Also, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the content, tailing my bets, whatever. Love to see you guys in the comment section too. But with that, we'll jump right into the video. We got Texas Tech versus Duke, and Duke is actually a 1-point underdog, although being the higher seed. And this is probably due to AJ Griffin's ankle injury that he suffered in their last one against Michigan State. Regardless, both these teams overcame some pretty crazy circumstances. Texas Tech was only up one with a little bit over a minute left against Notre Dame. And then Duke was even down 5 with 5 minutes left against Michigan State. And when you look here at the team strengths, this is really a battle of offense versus defense. Texas Tech, number 1 defense in the country. Duke, the number 4 rated offense. My play here, despite the AJ Griffin injury, is still going to be Duke +1. I'm going to play this under the assumption that AJ Griffin doesn't play. If he does, great. But I think Trevor Keels could easily step into that starting lineup, play a ton of minutes. These guys have all week to rest. Coach K doesn't really have to bring his starters out of the game. I know Texas Tech is the more balanced team, but they still struggle to score the ball on offense. And this bet is more under the agenda of Coach K's final run, or whatever you want to call it, after losing to UNC in his final matchup against them, and then losing in the ACC championship to Virginia Tech. I think it was pretty evident that the refs were kind of favoring Duke in their last matchup, kind of let them back in the game after being outplayed for most of it. And I'm just a full believer in those refs helping out the Duke Blue Devils for this final run. In the last 5 games for Duke, they've shot more free throws than their opponents. And in the last one against Michigan State, they shot 9 more free throws. That's the difference in the game, especially with a team like Texas Tech, who plays great defense but doesn't score the ball all that often. I think Duke getting those extra free throws can easily be the decisive factor in this one. So with that, Duke +1 is our first play. Next, we have Gonzaga versus Arkansas. So this is a bigger spread for sure. And once again, we have a matchup of offense versus defense. Gonzaga has the number 1 rated offense, while Arkansas has the number 9 rated defense. Not going to go over this one as in depth as Duke versus Texas Tech. Gonzaga obviously has the firepower and the size to win this game, and that's why the spread is a 9-point favorite. But I think Arkansas is a good enough team to stick around at +9. They've been disrespected all season. I remember they were easily 10 games above 500, and they were still not ranked pretty late in the year. And even when they were ranked, they were very hesitant on moving them up. They're always in the teens or the late teens. And that's even evident in Arkansas's profitable against the spread record. They're hitting it like a 58%, I want to say. Just all year, Arkansas hasn't been getting enough respect. And in this one, obviously, you're going to go against Drew Timme, Chet Holmgren. They have the size, the Anton Watson too. That's why Jalen Williams is going to be super important in this game. I have JD Note as the key player. Obviously, Arkansas is going to have to score points to stay in it. This guy didn't play great in his last one, but he's pretty inconsistent. But when he gets hot, he can hit it from 3, really score from everywhere. But Jalen Williams is going to be huge. Arkansas is not a very big team, but he's their best post by far, most athletic. He needs to stay out of foul trouble. But even despite that, I think Arkansas has enough both playmaking with JD Note. You got Lakes off the bench. You got Tony, Staniel Amude. They got a lot of guards who have all been primary scorers before. All could shoot it from the three. And with all that, Arkansas also starts 4 seniors. They're a scrappy team, play great defense. I think they're going to cover this 9-point spread and keep the game pretty close. Although I think Gonzaga will probably pull it out in the end. Arkansas +9 is our play for this game. And then wrapping it up, we have North Carolina versus UCLA. I keep saying it in all my other videos, but North Carolina is playing their best basketball this season. Brady Manick, X factor here. You saw in the last game, he got ejected for an elbow, and Baylor proceeded to go on a 25-point run. I thought they were done. They responded very well in overtime. Didn't really keep the gas off the pedal. I don't know. They just regrouped pretty quick, and I was very surprised by their overtime performance. On the other hand, Jaime Jaquez, X Factor, another guy who rolled his ankle. He's a scrappy player, though. I think he'll still play. If he is a little injured, though, that could hurt his game. He's like I mentioned, scrappy, mobile guy, wants to fight down low. I still think he'll end up playing, but North Carolina has some size here in the post with UCLA only starting one true post player and slightly undersized Cody Riley. I think that could benefit Armando Bacot. I thought he was really due in the last game. He had 15 points, 16 rebounds. Could have shot better from the line. Could have shot a little better from the field. Regardless, he played a pretty bad game. RJ Davis picked him up. North Carolina's finding other ways to win. They're playing their best basketball. Not overthinking this one. Final play for this video is going to be North Carolina +2. All these bets are for one unit. Let me know what you guys are taking in the comments. I would love to hear it, or what other games you guys are interested in. I have some other plays, but these are my favorite. That we'll just look at the recap. Once again, we got Duke +1 right now. Might want to wait. I don't really know what's going to happen with AJ Griffin. I just want to get this video out to you guys early. I like Duke. I like the refs rooting for Coach K, or not as a fan, but as a bettor. I think Duke is very good in this position. Arkansas, on the other hand, start those 4 seniors. They're a good team. I don't see them losing by double digits against Gonzaga, even though they are the #1 overall team in the country right now. And then our last bet, sticking with North Carolina, playing some very impressive basketball. They've beat better teams than this UCLA team in the last few weeks. I love them at +2. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. And then we just got our promo with Prize Picks. Once again, they'll match your first deposit up to $100 using our promo code PROPICKS. It's a daily fantasy app. You place entries on player props. You can use this app in Texas, California, Florida. Very popular app. Promote it on pretty much all of our videos. So not going to go too much into it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope we stay hot.